Good morning. Welcome to January 2022 and welcome to my brand new channel. My name is Nita, and if you've seen me before, I also have a channel, Audrey Southern Cooking, and I will link that either up here or I know it will be in the description below. So please go there and subscribe, as well as here, subscribe, like the videos, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we release a new video, which is going to be at least once every week. So what we're going to do here is I am starting a home-based bakery. So what are we going to do here? Our channel is called Oxford Cookies and Cups. So I've made this cup here. Now this is just some gold vinyl, but I will also be doing infusible ink on here. So these will be on here for good. Also we'll be doing tumblers. Now this is a 32 ounce, it's pretty good size. This is for my other channel. I haven't done one of these yet for here. It's Audrey's Southern Cooking. And you can see the cat eye glasses. I have leopard print on here, and this is called etching stainless steel. If you can see that it's shiny. Shiny in some spots and dull in others. And this is a 32 ounce skinny. I like it because you can get your hand around it and hold it really well. And we'll have some different sizes in those, as well as the cups. All right, so what are we gonna do today for our very first video? We are gonna make jumbo sugar cookies. I know they're gonna be delicious. All right, so let's move the camera so we can see what we have to have today. All right, here we go. I've got my stand mixer and I'm gonna use a flat beater. Let's get started. So I have a half of a cup of butter, which is 1 stick. This is unsalted. It's room temperature, so it's a little soft. And then we're gonna add 1 cup of sugar, a little Mississippi State cup, or the state of Mississippi, I should say. All right, so we're gonna put our flat beater on. If I can get it on here. We have our other ingredients. We're gonna add those in just a few minutes. So we're gonna lock this down, and then we're gonna turn it on low, just start letting that incorporated. And then we're gonna turn it up on high and let that smooth out, and we'll be right back. All right, so you've got that smoothed out and it's all creamed. So we're gonna add 1 egg, which I've let get to room temperature. And we're just going to, again, incorporate that. So we'll be right back. All right, look how pretty and smooth that looks. Oh, all right. So now what we're gonna do is we are gonna add, what I have in here is I've already put in 1.5 cups of flour. I put in 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. I have 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna go ahead and put this whole little bowl in here. All right. Lock it down. Turn it on low. You don't want your flour going everywhere. And I'm gonna mix this till it becomes a good dough, and then we're gonna be ready to put it on our cookie sheets. So we'll be right back. All right. So our dough is ready. So I'm just taking my flat beater out. And on this recipe, let me move this. Okay, so on this recipe, it should make 6 jumbo cookies. I'm not real sure. We're gonna see. And we're gonna take a large cookie scoop or ice cream scoop. So what I've done is I've measured this because it says to use 1/3 cup. as a scoop. So this is slightly under that, but if we heap it up, it'll be great. So basically, we're just gonna scoop this in. And what I'm gonna do, we're just gonna scoop it just like that. Look how that turned out kind of pretty. Looks like ice cream. Look, let me show you. Sorry for all the banging. Look at that. So we're just gonna scoop them out. And the reason I'm pressing it in to make sure that it's filled is all I'm doing. And I'm just gonna make sure I get a little bit extra because it is slightly under that. So this should make 3 cookies. So I have 2 cookie sheets and we're gonna put, 6 cookies, I'm sorry. I'm putting 3 cookies on each sheet. So I'm just basically kind of making sure it fills it up, like inside. And there's 3. What I'm gonna do is take a little tiny bit of this, just to make it a little bit more even. And there. All right. So as you see, and these are 1/3 cup roughly, 1/3 cups. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to take a fork and I'm just going to mash them a little. I don't want to mash them too much because in all honesty, I want these to kind of flatten out. I'm just going to make sure they're moved away from the edges. And this one here does look a lot bigger. So I'll make sure I try to do better on measuring. But actually they look really good, except I can kind of tell this one's hooked up a little bit. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to kind of mash them a little. Because just on the top. Because what I'm going to do is sprinkle these with sugar. Now you probably could just roll them in sugar, but it's just a sprinkle and that's kind of what I'm just going to go with for now. Now you don't want too much sugar on like a pile of sugar, and the reason is if you do that it may burn. And it'll get really crusty. And I can see that I've kind of done that. So what I'm gonna do is spread this a little bit. These are gonna be so great, I cannot wait. All right, so I've heated the oven up to 350. And these should cook about 14 to 15 minutes. So what we're gonna do is when they come out of the oven, we are gonna just set these pans here and let them sit for 10 minutes after I take them out of the oven from baking, and let them sit for 10 minutes. 2 reasons. 1, they will finish baking on the inside, or they will cook longer on the pan here. 2, they're gonna be too delicate because they're gonna be so big. They're gonna be the size of your hand. So, you know, trying to pick that up is going to be really delicate. So you want them to cool down, kind of firm up just a little bit. All right, let's get to the oven. Again, at 350 for 14 to 15 minutes. I'm going to kind of look at them at 10 minutes and see what they look like. And I'm going to move the camera over so you can watch me put them in the oven and take them out. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes. All right, quickly, I just wanted to come and show you the cookies as they came out of the oven. So they're gonna sit here for about 10 minutes. And they will cool off and we're gonna try one. Oh, I can't wait, they look beautiful. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes. Well, welcome back. Look at these beautiful cookies here. They are gorgeous. Look at this. All right, I want to try one so bad. So let me show you. They're still a little warm, but they're not hot. Look at the size of that. What I mean is small hands, but look at that. That is delicious. Let's cut it. Now it's not real thick, but that's okay. Let's break it. Oh, look at that. Oh. And it's got a nice pretty little brown bottom. So I'm just gonna break this. And let's try it. That is chewy. It's got a little crunch because of the bottom is brown. Look what I bit into it. That's delicious cookie. That is delicious. Look at that. Now I can sit here and eat them cookies all day. But I'm gonna have to make this stop. All right, let's raise the camera. Okay, that is a delicious, delicious cookie. And I'm gonna pick up another one that I haven't. I just wanted you to see. Look at the size of that. So if I was to, look at that. But again, these are really chewy. And the bottoms, whoops, the bottom's got really pretty brown. So it's got that little bit of a crunch when you first bite into it because of the brown bottom. But then they're really chewy. Oh, it's so good. And it's great with a cup of coffee. You hear the crunch? It's chewy. All right, so I will be having an Etsy page. Just keep checking. I'm working on it. Trying to get some things on there before we launch it. But it will be up soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that link in. I already have one set up, I just don't have items on it yet. So we're gonna work on some cups and some tumblers. I'll get some 20 ounce and then I have 32 ounce here. I think this is a great size for me. I love these cups. I love them. I love doing them. They're fun. And we're gonna have all kinds of different decorations on them. If you wanted to have your initials on there, we can do that. So if you have questions, just email me. My email address will be in the bottom. The email address is oxfordcookiesandcups@gmail.com. So you just email me with any questions about cookies or cups, the tumblers and the cups. This is a 12 ounce and we will be doing 15 ounces as well. But at this time of the year, they're really hard to get. All right, I appreciate y'all coming by and welcome to my brand new channel. And thank you so much for coming by. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Go ahead and make some comments in there. That helps me as well. And go ahead and like the page and the video. So stay tuned. We're going to be having way more cookies. And my whole bakery is going to be jumbo cookies. We'll have some regular size cookies as well, just your normal size cookies, as well as jumbo cookies. We're going to do some cutout cookies. So stay tuned for those. I am learning to ice those, so it's a progress. It's a process, but it is so much fun. All right, thank y'all again, and don't forget to check out my Etsy page. Go ahead and favor that page so you can see when I get new items in there too. All right, y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all in the next video.